Ross covers Harvester. Is this game like well documented by YouTubers or whatever? 'Cause I didn't really know anything about it. Hold on, let me just change the stream category. I'm also gonna quickly go to the bathroom. I'll be back. Alright, I'm back. Hold on, let me... A little bit. The game is very loud. Yeah, the game is always extremely loud. I don't know why. Alright, let me load my game from last time. Do you want me to put on the Goon Goals, the Apple Vision Pros, since we're doing some gaming? Alright, load game. BDSM Dad. Sure. Okay. It was this, right? There we go. There we go. That's better. Goon. Yeah, it's Goonming time. Did you hear RFK? Oh yeah, I talked about. I literally read out the anecdote from his daughter to Vox. I read that out on stream. I think it was yesterday or the day before. I guess it must have been before you joined stream, but I was literally talking about the anecdote in an interview. And no, I love how not only did he cut the head off like a whale with a chainsaw and then strap it to the roof of his car and drive home with it, but also that it was like spilling whale juice into their windows the whole way home. So they were driving down the highway with like plastic bags over their heads, like plastic shopping bags or like garbage bags over their heads, and they just cut out little eye holes and mouth holes so they didn't suffocate. And I'm just picturing what a deranged scene that was. And also, wait, where did you get an emote of that, Two-Fox? Did Vaughn make an emote of that? The fucking midget. Did you show him that fucking video? Did you show him those fucking videos that we've watched? I'm surprised you just of course I did. I'm surprised you just noticed it. I've seen it being posted before, Jogo, but for some reason my brain just didn't register that it was that Damn, that's a really good one. That's a really good emote. For some reason my brain just didn't register that... It just didn't register that that was midget tails. I don't know why it didn't remind me of that. Two-Fox, I hate that you have two of them. He's also campaigning against chemtrails now. God. How's it going, Harley man? God. Alright. What are we doing today? What are we doing today in this game? More epic pranks, I guess. The fuck?
Leave me alone, will ya? This is the good part. Hey, it's too bad they don't give scout badges for digging up buried kids. I like to see what that badge would look like. I went over to ask her what it was like, being buried alive and all. But she just stared at me, and twitched, and drooled. Guess I got my answer. Huh.
Oh my god, I hate this little shit so much. Why is that little brother such a creepy incel groper freak? God damn it. He's been radicalized by the Andrew Tate TikToks. I want to smack this kid. So to save time, go to the store and buy tape and a wrench. Then you can do pretty much whatever. Okay, interesting. Okay, thank you, Sunday.
Good. Finally.
Oh, I'm gonna fucking hit you, kid. He must be a Potwin. Yeah, he is like the fat Sheldon, young Sheldon Cooper character from the Potwins, isn't he? Billy Potwin.
Hello, dear. How are you today? You know those firemen? The funny ones with the color sense? Looks like they misplaced a bolt of expensive fabric. Of course, each one of them suspects the other. Looks like a catfight is brewing. Congratulations, hero. You found Karen after all.
You don't seem proud, Mother. I wonder why.
I warned you not to waste time looking for her.
Am I running out of time?
The blood drive is coming soon.
Blood drive?
What does that have to do with anything?
If you haven't joined the lodge by then, you'll find out. Still, I'm glad you found the poor baby. She says Mr. Potsdam was responsible for what happened to her. What a silly little girl.
I literally saw Mr. Potsdam burying her in the graveyard, you dumb bitch. What's going on? Why is Mrs. Potsdam just you in a wig? What is with that? Like, my fucking girlfriend's mom is just my mom in a blonde wig. I can't believe, like, he just moves past that every time and doesn't go, hold on, what's happening here? Corpse Party blood drive? Maybe.
Shame on you. Imagine accusing your future father-in-law of a thing like that.
He was watching me have sex!
Would behave? I don't think so.
He's a pedophile!
Okay, Weisenheimer. Even if he is a child molester, a kidnapper, and an attempted murderer, that's no reflection on what kind of father-in-law he'll be. I just can't wait for the wedding. Can you?
What the fuck? What the fuck? Hey, he may be a pedophile and an attempted murderer, but that's no reason to speak ill of your future father-in-law. Yes, it is. Of course it is. What do you mean? There's multiple legitimate reasons to speak ill of him. What the fuck? It's very on brand for the time period. Can you try mentioning your dad? Sure.
Stop speaking nonsense, dear.
Father.
My father.
Oh, wait, there we
He's in
go.
the other room. He decided to sleep in today. Now, please, let me get back to my cookies.
I tried to open the door. It was locked. And I heard him moaning. Like he was in pain.
Your father overdid it last night. Just leave him alone until I get some catgut. Have a cookie?
Catgut?
The bake sale is on Friday, and yet you're baking the cookies now.
Never put off till tomorrow what you can do today.
But they'll be stale by then.
That's why I'm throwing them away.
And then cooking more?
To replace the ones I throw out.
Why?
Well, I have to. No one's going to pay to eat stale cookies out of the garbage can.
But you expect me to.
Of course not, Steve. I wouldn't charge you. I'm your mother. Help yourself.
Oh, good garbage cookies. Uber did it last night, huh? Yeah, we broke into Dad's room, November, and, like, he's in a full-body cast, and it appears to be the sub in a ultra-violent dom-sub relationship with the mom. I don't know what she did to him. Is he missing his skin? Yeah, there's fucking blood everywhere. It's like, how hard are you pegging him?
Stop speaking nonsense, dear.
What charity is this bake sale supposed to benefit?
It'll help provide a fund for bums and hobos who wander into harvest and have no family ties.
Kind of a
I think it's
specific
just torture
target
stock,
group, isn't
no
it?
dynamic
You have
to
to
be
pay attention to
found.
detail when dealing with such people.
I don't know what you mean.
You will. The whole thing has been organized by the lodge.
Tell me more about this bake sale. Why is it so important?
As I told you, many unfortunates who come to harvest end up needing financial help.
Why is that the town's problem?
It's not a problem, so long as those folks are taken care of. It's the will of the lodge.
What lodge?
Okay, we've already
What's
seen
so-
this dialogue.
Hard to say since hardly anyone gets inside, but it wouldn't be so exclusive if it wasn't just wonderful. Just like the new Don't be so hasty, Steve.
You sound
Don't be...
Alright, bye, Mom.
Don't forget to put the papers out for Jimmy. You know how he gets.
She has the Hillary Clinton smile, and it's genuinely creepy. Yes, it's very unnerving.
Damn it, what's so hard about remembering to take out the paper?
I've got
You
the
need to wise
paper,
up,
you little
pal, before I
bitch!
get mad.
It's in my inventory! Ah, I fucking hate this kid.
Hey, Steve.
Also, you're a
you've been
paper
doing a swell
boy!
job putting the paper
You're
out in the
supposed to
morning.
bring me
You just keep
newspapers,
doing
not
that
the other
and
way
we won't have
around!
Any problems? That's not much to ask, is it?
I know you've got a fucking Glock that you're just waiting to pull out at any moment, you little shit. But what the fuck even is the point of this? Go home!
Damn it, what's so hard about remembering to take out the paper? You need to wise up, pal, before I get mad.
I already gave you the fucking paper, you little bastard! Was it a thing back then to return the newspaper? No! They're just like, no one, there is no newspaper, Jogo. The newspaper building burnt down. Like, there's no newspaper. This little bastard just keeps coming around and collecting everyone's newspapers. This is what the newspaper building is now. Everyone in this neighborhood is just being strong-armed into this delusion by the little fucking bastard. If that child didn't have a gun, I'd beat his ass. Can I catch the principal fucking the teacher in the locker yet? Probably not. But I can talk to Principal Harold, I guess.
Seeing you here again, one would think you'd never graduated. Nostalgia is a waste of time, big guy. You need to move forward, and if you ask me, the lodge lies firmly in that direction.
I'm
Mr.
joining
Johnson
the
says
lodge!
One of my people scratched his priceless tucker. I must say,
yes.
I was relieved when
That
I
was
learned
me.
he had no evidence pointing to one of my kids. If he had, some lucky boy or girl would have been in for some quality time.
What?
Say,
What does that mean?
congratulations
Was he
on
gonna
finding
molest
Karen
him?
Fitzpatrick. Don't know how you did it, but if I were still
If
publishing
you
the
kids
Sentinel,
misbehave,
you
I'll
can
take
bet
you
I'd
to
run
the
a full
molestation
profile on you.
classroom. What the fuck was that? I don't like the way he said quality time at all. Yes! Oh my god! Even a Niv knows that he's a pedophile.
What do you mean, quality time?
Oh wait, I can ask that!
Some, like
Yes.
Miss Whaley, favor stern discipline, corporal punishment, as a means of socialization.
Thank you for the bits,
Myself,
Joker.
I temper discipline with
Oh my
love.
god, the jokes are
Quality
real!
time can be such a warm, sharing experience. After just a few sessions, you'd stop this amnesia nonsense and become a productive member
Is he
of
threatening
society
to rape me?
and a fit candidate for the lodge.
What was that? I don't like that. He just threatened to molest me. What the fuck? Yeah, Jogo used Gigantify emote. What the fuck was that?
You turned out pretty good, except for that amnesia nonsense.
It's not nonsense.
Well, you always were a kidder,
It
Steve.
was an insanely
Maybe you
bold
need a
move
little
to do after someone
straightening out.
accuses you of being a pedophile.
Oh, the things I could do to you.
Yeah, that's right.
You'd
And I'll
be a much
molest you
finer
too.
young man with just a little quality time.
Oh my god!
What do you mean, quality time?
Some, like Miss Whaley, favor stern
What is
discipline,
wrong with this
corporal
town?
punishment, as a means of socialization. Myself, I temper discipline with love.
My mom wants to fuck me.
Quality time.
The
can be
principal
such a
is trying to
warm,
fuck
sharing
me.
experience. After just
What
a few
is
sessions,
this?
you'd stop this amnesia nonsense and become a productive member of society and a fit candidate for the lodge. Drop in again soon. Adult education is a wonderful thing, as is adult quality time.
Jesus Christ, man. This game is so inconsistent as well. This game is so fucking inconsistent. Did I kill him? Yes. Like, why the fuck do when I punch a child, they take like a million hits to go down, and they pull out a fucking gun. But then when I try to kill a pedophile, they just die in one hit. Is this blind? This is blind, Taboo Toad. This is, well, I mean, blind in the sense that I've never played this game and I don't know what's happening. Like, I'm not familiar with Harvester at all before chat suggested I play it. I don't know where the story's going. We are, like, chat is using a guide to help me, like, just figure out some of the more obscure things sometimes. Mainly just, like, how to make the game progress when we get stuck. But, yeah, it, like, I don't, no spoilers. I love this game, but with no guide, it's near impossible at times. 90s, yeah, no, exactly, Taboo Toad. Like, I try my best to figure out what the natural thing to do is, but, like, sometimes I'm just like, what the fuck could I possibly do now? Like, how do I get it to progress from night to day? What possible random thing could I need to do? And so chat has to tell me. Alright, but that's why I presume that this is an important character who I probably can't murder without fucking everything up. So, I'm just gonna load my save. I just wanted to kill him. Do I still have the key to this room? I do.
Okay. Well, that didn't work.
Principal, no, he's not. He's right there. God damn it. I hate how I'm just, like, locked out of that. Oh, I can go into the classroom now. I couldn't do this before. Examine the students. They look stunned and zombified.
My goodness, class, this is Stephen. He used to be a student here at Gein Memorial. Say hello, class. They're reticent. The educator's gravest problem today is the apathy of the students.
What's wrong with their heads?
Oh my god, why are these children so ugly?
Thank goodness you weren't a sulky bear.
Is she beating
you
them?
were always a smiley bear.
Then, you remember me?
Is she
Not as
beating
such.
them? Like,
So
what does
many
that
people,
mean?
Stephen, they come and they go. But I can always spot those who were nice boys. You can tell from the forehead. The lobes, right, class? I'm glad
What?
you stopped
Lobes?
by, Stephen. Would you care to say a few words to the class about civic responsibility?
Not really. I was just passing through.
I just killed the
But
principal.
you must, Stephen. A positive role model might be just the thing to inspire these little monsters. Stephen, have you any questions for me? Or shall I continue with class?
Is she a skull theorist? Yeah, is she doing phrenology? She's a transvestigator? Run? Sure.
Ask away then.
Let's just see what she has to say about corporal
We don't
punishment.
practice corporal punishment here. I've never believed in that old adage, spare the rod and spoil the child. A rod is too thin, but a baseball bat...
Holy fuck. Oh.
That bridges the generation gap quite nicely.
Okay.
Colonel Monroe is conducting
Oh!
another air raid drill.
What the
Everyone
fuck?
into the hallway, quick!
Why is it having this issue with the cutscenes now? What? What's happening
If
here?
an A-bomb hits, what good is it gonna do to duck and cover?
Yes! Okay, I wasn't
My
expecting
stars, that was
child
exciting.
murder. I wasn't expecting child murder. What the fuck is this? It's Harvester KRS. Also, hold on. I let me just try closing some stuff to see if that makes it run a little better or something. There, I'm just closing some windows I had up. Okay, let's see if that helps at all. I want to meet this kid 30 years later, see how their experience of being in Harvester was. It would be quite odd, especially because, like, are the voice actors completely different to the ones who, who play the characters, like the models, like the pictures of the characters? I don't know about the cutscenes. But I remember someone was saying that, like, apparently all the characters, their voice actors are actually different people.
Can you tell me anything about Harvest?
Harvest was founded by the Order of the Harvest Moon about 100 years ago.
Yeah, I played
For
the
what
Harvest
purpose?
Moon games, lady.
Why,
What does
I'm
that have
sure
to do
you'd
with
have to ask
murder?
them. You'll find the members of the Order at the lodge.
This lodge. What do you know about it?
The building itself, like Harvest, was constructed with a specific purpose in mind. That noble intent is known only to those within the Order. You're at about the right age to join them, Stephen, and you will do so if you care about your future. We don't
Very
practice corporal
strange.
punishment here.
Okay, this is just
I've never
repeating the
believed in
same
that old
dialogue.
adage, spare the rod and spoil the child.
This is such a
rod is
bizarre
too
game.
thin,
Yeah.
But a baseball bat?
Alright, I guess it's just the game is struggling
That bridges
right
the
now.
generation gap quite nicely. Oh dear. Colonel Monroe is conducting another air raid drill. Everyone into the hallway, quick!
Yeah, she's gonna beat up the children again. Like, these cutscenes play over if you go back into them, Electrica.
If an A-bomb hits, what good is it gonna do to duck and cover?
These children have it coming. Yeah, they know what they did. This poor kid.
My stars, that was exciting.
Alright, goodbye.
Stop by any time, Stephen.
Well, that was bizarre. Oh wait, X doesn't. That was the same one. All right. Okay, let's go somewhere else. Goodbye. I like the amount of child death we get in this stream. Yeah, there's a lot, surprisingly. All right. Sunday, what was the thing you said that I needed to do? Just like the main thing to progress the day? I guess I need to go talk to the guy at the lodge to find out what today's epic prank is. Oh yeah, go to the store and buy that stuff.
Exquisite cloth. Its loss should trigger quite a bit of dissension amongst our gallant firefighters.
No, I love the gay
Still,
firefighters. They're the best
That's not your
characters.
concern. Your next assignment is to break into the tonsorial establishment of Mr. Pastorelli and abscond with his prized barber's pole.
Weird. Fun trivia for this game. None of the actors are doing their own voices. They all got dubbed. Okay, I thought that was the case, Taboo Toad. I thought that, because somebody mentioned that before. Yeah, which should make it weird being, like, the actor, like, the actor who we see, but then actually, like, you have no idea what the character is saying. And they're all just dubbed over. Alright, I guess it doesn't matter.
Respect for authority. A fine trait for a member.
So how's the volume? Does it need to be louder?
Yes, I approve, Stephen. I hope you succeed in your task. Break into the shop, steal the barber's pole, and bring it back to me. At that point, I shall give you your final task.
A little bit? Okay. Just turn it up in OBS a little bit. I think that opening cutscene is just, like, extremely loud. Hold on, is that better?
Exquisite claw.
Okay,
It's
this is just the same thing over and over again. Alright, go to the general store.
Hello, Steve. Care to buy anything today? Just point to whatever you want. I'm a little hard of hearing. Naughty fellas like Deputy Loomis aside, I think every man should cultivate an interest in girly magazines. If it'll keep them out of the field of interior design.
Based.
Those firemen, Betsy.
Everybody should look at porn. Based. I love this character. She's a gooner. Alright, what do I need to buy? The wrench? And what else? Tape? Tape and wrench. Okay. Black electric tape. You must pay her before you can buy. Oh, god damn it. This is the dumbest mechanic. I hate the way they coded this. Do I have money? Oh, I do have money. Okay, I have reward money. Alright. That should cover it. These 1950s prices are cheap. Take what you need. Okay, I want a wrench. Slightly used wrench. Yoink. Also want the tape. Black electrical tape. Yoink. Is there anything else I can do? Coffee cans? Is there a porno magazine that I can buy? Alright, I can't buy those. Whatever. You got money for saving that buried child. God damn it. The plot of these games is so nonsensical and bizarre. Like, she said that to make sure they don't become gay. Sure. That was what she was saying, wasn't it? Oh, nightfall descends upon harvest. That was fast. Okay, that instantly put us into it. Okay. Wait, I didn't get a chance to go bang Stephanie. Damn it. Can I go bang her now? Jules, damn it! Whatever, that's fine. We'll just go see her tomorrow, I guess. Good job, Shark. Now our pro tag will become gay. It wasn't my fault. You guys misled me. I didn't realize it would make the night trigger immediately. Shouldn't have gone to the lodge. That's like the first thing you do at the start of each new game day. Do I just use the wrench to like break the window? Use wrench on tape. What?
Okay.
Okay, I got this. Do anything.
Okay. Oh, man.
That's not how a professional would break in.
Oh, man. Damn it. Okay. Well, that didn't work. Okay.
If you don't go to the lodge, you can do whatever and not worry about triggering night. It's not a what? Do I have to use like a screwdriver or something?
Oh, man. Damn it. Well, that didn't work. Oh, man. Well, that didn't work. Damn it. Okay. Well, that didn't work. Okay. Oh, man.
Let me know when you get frustrated. What the fuck? I thought the point of buying the wrench was...
Well, that didn't work.
To... What? That was the solution?
Well, that didn't work. Well, that didn't work.
I grabbed the duct. What did you do? I grabbed the duct tape and I clicked on the door. Because I was like, this'll be dumb. Am I supposed to take the duct tape and combine it with the fucking door? Well, how's that gonna break the glass? And then, oh no, actually you need to duct tape the door first before you break the glass for some insane reason. Sure, game. Sure. Alright, is there anything for me to do in here? I guess just steal the fucking barber pole. Oop. Fancy barber poles, keep to the wall straight. Okay, screwdriver time. Straight slots. Let's go. Oh no! Oh no! Wait! I have a get out of jail free card though! Fuck! Why the fuck is the barber's pole alarmed? Someone explain that to me?
Okay, Steve. Consider your get-out-of-jail-free card used. You're free to go.
No! My get out of jail free. Well, I guess at least I was able to not go to jail. But still, do I need that for later? Like a little kiss on our forehead. Was that supposed to happen? I don't understand what happened then. I'm probably just gonna reload my save from earlier so that way I can go. Do you have the pole? I do not, so I guess that wasn't what was meant to happen. I feel like I'm just gonna reload my save so that way I can go visit my girlfriend before it becomes night. Does this just let me, like, re-steal the pole? I get out of jail and then immediately go back to Mr. Pastorelli's barbershop to steal the pole. Where's the security system for it? God damn it. What do you even need the pole for? Because I'm trying to join the Lodge Electrica. And they're making me do epic pranks in order to get accepted to the Lodge. And one of these epic pranks is stealing the barber pole for some reason. Where the fuck? Makes perfect sense. Where the fuck is the I'm just gonna reload my save now so I can go visit my girlfriend. Where the fuck is the goddamn security box? Like, I obviously have to disable some sort of alarm or something in order to, like, you know, steal it without the alarm going off. How did I do that? You just did it right, by the way? Wait, I did? That's what you're supposed to do? You're supposed to get caught and
Did you say hello to your father for me?
Card? You're a pedophile, Mr. Potsdam.
Thank God for that, at least.
Those silly willies down at the fire station are just
silly willies
incensed about losing some decorating stuff. Some people. Yeah. Maybe they should be more concerned with fire and less with flames.
You're literally a pedophile, bro! What's up with that? You have to hit the light switch? That's it? Oh, that's so stupid. Hi, other mum in a blonde
Hello,
wig.
dear. Come to see Stephanie, have you? She's upstairs. Go right on up. Just remember, she's grounded until the wedding.
Okay.
Give my regards to your parents.
The entire kitchen has a minty, fresh-looking scent. God knows why. Time to spy on my girlfriend. Have they still not filled in this fucking peephole? Hey, baby.
I'm glad to see you. I feel so alone, cooped up in here. You know the firemen? Someone stole some fabric from them, and they're up in arms about it.
Oh, wait, actually, maybe that's what's making the cutscenes run slow. Hold on, let me just see if that's still open. Discord's not. That's odd. Whatever. Sexo? Yes, this might be a sexo scene. Lie or just admit that we stole it?
Another harmless prank? And how many more harmless pranks will you be pulling?
However many it takes to get in, Stephanie. If I have to use them to escape, then I will.
Are you using them? Or are they using you?
It was just a bolt of cloth.
You've turned the firemen against each other. They think one of their own stole it.
Oh no!
Would you rather stay here? I've heard that harvest is lovely in the fall when the leaves turn orange and gold, and the annual blood drive paints the town red.
All right. You have a point.
No! No sex! Sex? Question mark?
You're not making sense.
This way just type sex at the question mark.
You're not
Okay.
Come back and visit me soon.
I should have lied. You're a wordsmith, Steve. I wonder what happens if I do lie. Will this, like, reset this
I'm glad to see you.
Oh, no. Alright.
Come back and...
Alright, let's go visit the firemen as well. Bye, Mr. Potsdam. Try not to molest your daughter while I'm away. No, I can't go inside the building. I want to see them fighting. No. Aww. Oh my god, you can hear them hitting the Dalmatian. Gael moment. God. Alright, maybe anybody else interesting to talk to before I trigger it being night this time. Wayward Hotel, Edna's Diner. Yeah, Dalmatian was talking about brownies too much.
Bye-bye. I can't talk now. The dishes are stacked up and back, and I better take advantage of the lull.
I saved you a child from a pedophile who buried her alive.
Those firemen helped me decorate my diner.
Could you show a little bit more gratitude, you bitch?
Stole that cloth from the others. It must have been someone else, don't you think?
Goodbye. Did I talk to you?
Exquisite cloth. Its loss should trigger quite a bit of dissent. Lack of respect for authority. A fine trait for a member of the order.
Alright, we saw all that. Let's go. Back to the general store.
Hello, care to...
Yes, please.
Just point to... Naughty.
Alright, there we go. Give me the wrench. Give me the tape. Alright, goodbye. Nope, the game just has this issue with loading cutscenes today. Don't know why. This is the dumbest puzzle. Yes, of course. You take the duct tape and you put the duct tape on the door like that, and then you have to take the wrench and then you break it. It's all so simple. This fucking game. Alright. I'm just gonna save actually while we're here so I just don't have to redo all that if I fuck something up. Alright.
Oh, man. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, there we go. That worked. Having acquired the barber pole, you make your way back to the house. Time to take my shirt off again, I imagine. Steve does the end of every day. Weird, they just keep reusing that same clip over and over. World record speedrun of this game is 14 minutes and 9 seconds. How? I guess if you skip through every cutscene. My mind! It's playing my visions of the burger now! Whopper time! Why do they keep showing that fucking burger? Every time I have a bad dream about a cheeseburger, it's strange. What the fuck? Press Control F4 and left click the mouse button? What the fuck? Wait, that's how the emulation handles, like, the changeover to the next disc? Well, why is, like, even why is, like, even this port of the game a fucking... Like, it's such a mess. It fits this weird clusterfuck of nonsense so perfectly. Like, yeah, of course I have to do that. No way. Yeah, even a Niv was shocked. It's immersive or something.
Leave me alone, will ya? This is the good part. Good. Finally.
Hi, Mom.
Hello, dear. How are you today? Did you hear what happened at the barber shop? Someone broke into Pastorelli's salon and took his antique barber's pole. The next morning, Pastorelli touched some live wires that the thief left lying around and was electrocuted. Well, that darn foreigner got what he deserved, if you ask me. Coming into a nice little town like Harvest and stealing business.
Oh, are you a racist as well as being a pedophile?
If were good enough for your father, I don't see why decent working folk need a fancy wop styling their hair. That's how it goes. First you get a sissy trim, then bang, you're a communist. Isn't it exciting, Steve?
Did she say
5
wop
days and 1,200 cookies later, the bake sale is already here. Where does the time fly?
Those 1,200 cookies.
What the fuck was that?
How many are you taking to the sale?
Oh, about 20. The rest were stale. But the effort wasn't wasted. It's for a good cause. Will you be at the school tonight?
Oh my god, why is our mother insane? What the fuck is wrong with her? Oh my god. The whole, like, wanting to fuck us thing was already weird. Oh my god, now she's just racist too. Because why not?
That's nice, dear. It's good to be open to new experiences.
Is everyone in this town insane? Yeah!
Don't you think it's odd having a bake sale to pay for burying out-of-towners?
Gosh, hooties, what should we do? Leave them in the streets?
Of course we should bury them. But why do so many out-of-towners drop dead in harvest?
I have wondered about that, and I think it has something to do with the air.
But there's nothing wrong with the air. It's perfectly clean.
That's what I mean. Big city folk, they get so used to smog that clean air is a shock to their systems. Gets them every time.
That makes no sense!
Don't you think it's odd having a bake sale to pay for burying out-of-towners?
Gosh, hooties, what should we do? Leave them in the streets?
Of course we should bury them. But why do
you
so many
people are
out-of-towners
insane.
drop dead in harvest?
I have wondered about that, and I think...
But there's nothing wrong with the air. It's...
That's what I mean. Don't forget to put the papers out for Jimmy. You know how he gets.
Oh my god, shut up, you racist whore! Why did you go peg Dad some more?
Well, that didn't work.
I went to a field once and then I died. Here's your newspaper, you little fucking bastard. I'd beat your teeth in, you little shit, if you didn't have a fucking gun.
There now, see how easy it is? Things are so much better between us when you remember the paper in the morning. And let's keep them that way.
Oh, I want to throw you into a wood chipper, kid. Why does he even have a gun? I don't know. America moment, I guess?
Did you say hello to your...
Yeah, I did, you weird pedophile.
It's very important. Telling him. Tell him that I hope he gets better soon, and don't forget to remind him about his promise regarding the meat.
You know, with a slaughterhouse full of meat in town, what kind of nutcase would steal a barber's pole? Oh well, Pastorelli won't need it where he is. God rest his soul.
Oh, you racist too against Mr. Pastorelli? God, I hate your family.
I'm glad to see
Hello.
you. I feel so alone, cooped up in here. I understand that bake sale is today.
Yeah, you'd think it was the second coming the way everyone is acting around here.
It's insane. The maniacal attention paid to this bake sale, like all the women in Harvest came from the same cookie cutter. It's unnatural, unhealthy, almost a parody of how things should be. And through my window at night, I see my mother throwing out whole batches of cookies, like an automaton getting rid of its surplus product.
My so-called mother has been baking cookies all week, and then throwing them out. Better that than getting rid of us.
Wait around long enough. I have a feeling they'll get to it. I don't know if you heard or not, but Mr. Pastorelli, the barber, he's dead.
That's right, and it's my fault.
Looks like somebody stole a barber's pole from him.
I had to do it.
Then
It was an
left the
epic
exposed
prank.
electrical wires and some water on the floor. Pastorelli walked in, flipped on the lights, and... Know anything about that?
Let's lie to her this time.
Mr. Swell came by. I heard him telling my father about it.
I don't
He
know a
said
thing,
it smelled
baby.
like roast pork.
I've never even heard of Mr. Barbarelli.
These things happen.
Especially around here.
Damn it, no sex.
Come back and visit me soon, okay? I'm glad to see you.
Nothing else.
Come back and...
Lying for sex, the way to lose your virginity. It's called having Riz, Electrica. Oh yeah, the bee lady. How's she doing? Hello.
It's not often that I get visitors.
Nothing new to say. Is there any purpose to her? Like, does she just exist in the game to be a funny joke? About, like, this character who likes to fuck bees? Wasps, I should say. The purpose is to punch her to death, unironically? Wait, really? What does that do? Do you need to do that to solve a puzzle? Well, like, when does that come into play? You don't need to do it. Is it like so earlier on in the game, Taboo Toad, that was when I first discovered that I can actually just murder random NPCs, because I'd been trying to murder other ones, but the game seemingly wouldn't let me, like my punches just weren't connecting. But then I walked into this office, and I was talking to this guy, and I just punched him, and he died in one hit. And I was like, oh! I killed him. Anyway, I took his shit, and then I opened the safe and took what was in it. Yeah, I love how the body's still there and his, like, spine is on the floor. Oh yeah, there's a clip of it. You can avoid being penalized by this dude if you kill him at the right time. I killed him at in my early on in my playthrough, Taboo Toad. I killed him early on in my playthrough. And I was able to steal the stuff in the safe, so I just assumed, oh, that was probably all I needed to get from him in regards to the plot anyway, so I should be fine.
Can't talk now, buckaroo. We're on in just a sec. Violence? What about it? What red-blooded American doesn't? Nothing like an exploding head to get the blood pumping. Literally, that is.
Even so, do you think society pays a heavy price for the violence in the media?
Of course they pay a heavy price. Just look at the net profits. They'll line up around the block to see a good slaughter. Now, excuse me, we're going back on the air.
I love this character. Fucking cowboy man. Well, hopefully killing him didn't fuck my playthrough. It hasn't seemed to have affected anything so far. Also, the encounter where you catch the principal having an affair in the high school just, like, will not trigger for me. I don't know what happened. Like, I went to go do it as soon as the game made me aware it was a thing I could do, and it's never worked. Every time I try to open the door, this happens.
Well, that didn't work. Oh, man.
Oh, it worked then! What the fuck? Lol, that's super funny that it finally worked while I was explaining how it didn't. Every time prior to that, when I tried to do it, I would just get a little text message in a box saying, Principal Harris swats your hand away from the door. And, like, the door wouldn't open. That cutscene would not trigger. This is why I recommend multiple saves. I have been making... There are soft locks. Yeah, that's why I've been saving. Taboo. You're
What?
busted,
Screwing in the school
pedophile.
broom closet? What will people think?
Are you blackmailing us, you little shit?
Calm down, Mr.
You threatened
Harrell.
to rape
Stephen
me
would never
before,
do that.
bro.
He's a smiley bear, but we should give him a token of our
Damn right I'm gonna
appreciation for his
blackmail
silence.
you.
Here, Stephen, take this baseball bat. You'll find it quite useful.
Take my child-beating weapon. All right, what do I do here? I think, what do I hold out for a better reward, or do I need the bat for some reason? Like, what do I do here? I don't think you can get anything better. Whatever, then we'll just go with the bat, I suppose.
That a boy. Take the bat, and we'll take the photo.
However will I keep the children in line now?
I have a spare I can bring in tomorrow, unless you'd prefer a chainsaw this time.
I'll talk to Mrs. Phelps.
What the fuck? Finally, you can use the bat to hit the other children. Is it like a weapon? Oh, wait, there it is. Wait, what did it say? Right click to arm, disarm. What?
Well, that didn't work.
Who's Brawley? No clue. I can't go in the classroom now. I guess because they're not there. Alright, well, we managed to do that. That's good.
I can't talk now. The dishes are stacked up and back, and I better take advantage of the lull. I've whipped up a huge batch of brownies for the PTA bake sale tonight. I just wish I could do more to help out those poor bums.
Bums!
Most of the bums that die in harvest lack the money for a good Christian burial. The proceeds from the sale will help Mr. Moynihan provide them with proper burial services.
Doesn't it strike you as funny that so many wanderers die in harvest?
No, it strikes me as sad. You have an odd sense of humor, Steve. Mr. Pastorelli was electrocuted. He's dead. It looks like some thief wanted his barber's pole but didn't think of the consequences.
Maybe it's what the guy had to do. Maybe whoever it was really needed that barber's pole bad.
That's no excuse for hurting someone else. Even if Pastorelli were alive now, his heart would be broken. And what's a little profit compared to that?
The face she's making is super funny. It's like a very I'm triggered face.
Bye-bye.
Great talk. Alright, I presume the bake sales, like, we need to progress until nighttime for that to take effect. Is there anybody else that I should talk to? You know what, I should save before I talk to this guy. What is this fucking save screen?
Halt! Who goes there?
It's just me, Steve.
What do you want? Did the llamas send you?
God damn it, what the fuck, game? Llama? Oh my god. No, they fear me.
That's good. Someone has to keep them in check. I'm glad you stopped by again. I want you to infiltrate those firemen, mister. There's a lot of art going on over there. I want to make sure they haven't turned into commie bastards.
They must be communists!
That? And don't come back unless you've got information for me.
I bet I did. I did. Damn it. Fuck. I think I might have fucked that up with this character.
Remember, duck and cover.
Cause like, I already did do that.
Halt! Who goes there?
It's just me.
What do you want? That's good. I remember you. You're the soldier I sent to
Okay,
check
there we
on the
go.
fireman. Did you find evidence of commie infiltration?
They're not commies, no. They're as pink as the Moscow sunset.
That's what I thought. The kookaburras told me, but I wouldn't listen. They lie so much. But now my crust is golden
They
brown.
lie so much.
Can't you hear the timer ding?
Wait, no! No! You madman! No! It's World War III again! No! What the fuck? A man with no legs blew our brains out with an AR-15, and then he sat on the launch button for all of America's nukes, and a nuclear Armageddon happened. What about that was hard to understand, Electrica? Not sure what else you were expecting, Shark? I thought he was telling him what he wanted. He thought the gay firemen were commies.
Halt!
I thought he
It's
wanted
just-
that.
That's good. I'm glad you stopped by again. I want you to infiltrate those firemen.
Bye.
Remember? Halt! Who goes there?
It's just me, Steve.
What do you want?
5 minutes and you call
Did the
us
llama
World
send
War
you?
III.
That's good. Someone has to keep them in check. I remember you. You're the soldier I sent to check on the firemen. Did you find evidence of commie infiltration?
No need for concern, Colonel. They're not communists.
Thank God for that. Your next assignment is to infiltrate the lodge before it's too late. Get it at all costs, mister. Or God help us all. Remember, duck and cover.
Just another day of Shark Stream. Yep, these are the kind of high-stakes thrill rides that you'll get watching my stream. Oh, God. Poor Mr. Pastorelli. Our epic prank killed a man.
Think about taking some of that siding off my hands, son.
Oh
I'll
my
cut you a
God,
nice
would you
price
let
on
it go with the aluminium
I was
siding?
found Pastorelli this morning after he stepped in the water with the live
I'm not
wires
gonna
hanging
pay you
out.
to put
His
aluminium
body was
siding
so
on my
burnt,
house.
His arms and legs was blackened, fused together.
Jesus
and the
Christ.
sheet was well done too. Problem is, both was burnt so bad, and the flesh all crisp and distorted, limbs melded. You couldn't tell them apart. And well, I didn't want to take a chance on eating Italian. No, sir.
What?
I
I'm sorry,
didn't.
you were gonna eat him?
I tell you.
What?
The only thing worse than a fire station full of sissies is a fire station full of peeved sissies.
Oh great, this midget
They're
is a
all
homophobe
accusing
now
each other of
too.
stealing some silk underwear or something. Boy, whoever said fighting fire with fire be happy in harvest. 'Cause we got a fire station full of flamers.
Flavors. Oh my God, every character is awful. Every character, even this stupid fucking midget with his aluminium siding is fucking homophobic. What the fuck? I'll give him the pass.
Nice to see you again, Steve.
I can't talk now, son. I'm busy with this game. I guess you heard that dang idiot Pastorelli went out and got himself electrocuted. Somebody stole the barber's pole. The alarm system triggered the sprinkler. There was water on the floor this morning, and the darn crook left exposed wires out. The Pastorelli came in, flipped the switch, and then zap! Well, maybe them aliens is hot for colored glass after
Yes,
all.
it's all the aliens. It's all the aliens.
Well, son, the ways of the alien is a specialized area of woodcraft unknown to all but the wiliest sportsmen. What you gotta remember is, your average alien is smarter than your average human, so you gotta be extra careful building your blind if you want to bag one.
You hunt aliens.
Son, after nailing an alien, you can never go back to quail. What?
Wait.
You think you can get one of those at a swap meet?
Wait, what? He just has an alien shirt? What?
Line your blind with lead to fool their sensing machines. Lay real quiet and wait. Preferably in the woods around the
Did you
nuclear
say
base.
cover
Oh, they
yourself
love
in
messing
lead?
around out there.
Why not wait outside your field, Clem? Wait for 'em to come a-carving.
Oh, they do their crop doodles with zap guns, you darn fool. Don't you know nothing? Besides, ain't no place to put the blind out in the field. Now, you listen to Clem Parsons if you want to tag an unearthly being. They cross the void, wondering what lies beyond, all the time not knowing that what awaits them is buckshot.
Cool talk. Was the cutscene super gory? I missed it. No, we didn't see
Anytime,
Mr.
Steve.
Pastorelli died. We just stole the pole and then were informed that, an unfortunate extraterrestrial who journeyed hundreds of light years to wind up mounted on a barber's wall. Jesus Christ. We just found out the next day that Mr. Pastorelli died, and apparently it was horrifically gory. How is this a real game? That's what I keep asking myself.
And here it is, the object Dodd, imported Venetian glass and Italian dreams. You have done well. An unfortunate side effect that Pastorelli was electrocuted because you left live wires in a puddle on the floor. But as those with affectations of worldliness say, c'est la vie. Pastorelli's own incompetence caused his unfortunate accident. What does it matter that you left live electrical wires hanging in the
Like, I was like, it's totally your fault that Pastorelli died. But also, who cares, dude? Just don't worry about it. It was your fault, but it's not a big deal.
only wanted the pole? But that hardly matters now. Your final assignment is to set a fire in DNA's diner and let the French fry where they may.
Boo! Oh, that was such a lame joke. Oh my god. Boo! You stink. You suck, dude. This fucking game. Great! Burn down the diner! No, she's the nicest NPC in the game. Yeah, why do I have to burn down this poor woman's diner?
So close, and yet so far. What a pity. Strange to find a murderer so squeamish about a little fire. But to each his own, I suppose. Tonight, the bake sale commences. Soon, the annual harvest blood drive will be at hand. When sacrifice
do it anyway. I'll have to reload my save, but yes.
Your time in harvest grows short. And here it is.
Or I can just pick it again. Let's see what this answer is.
Yes, a barber cut down in his prime. Of course, you only wanted the bowl. But that hardly matters now. Your final assignment is to set a fire in DNA's diner and let the French fry where they may.
Alright, I'll do it.
Yes, I suggest you succeed. Beyond that, you must find your own answers. Members of the Order must be resourceful and cunning. So must you be to become one with them.
Okay, goodbye. How do I make it go to nightfall? What else? Where? I guess I need to probably get stuff to set a fire. Where would I get that?
Sorry, son. No time to talk. Neither rain nor sleet nor snow nor hell shall keep the mail from its appointed rounds. Well, son, the day of the long-awaited bake sale has finally arrived. Yes, sir. It's gonna be a hot time in the old town tonight. Next time you post, don't forget the zip code.
Probably nothing else here. Wait. Can I go? Can I use my manhole? God damn it. The manhole key to, like, hold on, to go in the sewer there?
Okay.
Damn it.
Well, that didn't work.
Damn it.
No, apparently not. Alright. Let the French fry? Yeah, that was pretty bad. That was very lame.
I can't talk now. The dishes are stacked up and back, and I better take advantage of the lull.
Okay, can't interact with her at all.
Bye-bye.
Do I need, like, a gas canister or something? Do they have those at the general store?
Hello, Steve. Those PTA busybodies have hurt my business. Something terrible this week. Nobody's buying my cookies. They're all saving up for the big bake sale. Somebody stole the barber's pole from that nice Italian. Steve, can you imagine?
Italian!
And then they left live wires dangling in a puddle.
I prefer to call them
which Pastorelli
spaghetti
immediately stepped in and fried. The stupid dago.
Hey!
Heavens to Betsy. When it rains, it pours.
You're not allowed. Don't you say that word. Only I'm allowed to make jokes about Italians.
Hello, Steve.
Rat poison. God. Alright, what else can I do now? I guess they said I should murder the bee lady, right?
It's not often that I get visitors.
I love how just everything in her house is ruined by these fucking wasps. They're everywhere. Fridge is sealed shut with wasp nests. There's wasps everywhere. She's ruined her life all because she wants to fuck wasps.
It's not often that I get visitors. A triviality.
Talk about wasps.
Regard the wasp. Wasps produce nothing for others, but only for themselves. Wasps build nests and more wasps, nothing more. They spread into eaves and attics, not to make honey for supermarkets, but to buzz and rustle on their own paper, perpetuating their own agenda, growing stealthily, surely.
Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna save and then kill her and see what happens. Oh my god, her head fell off! What the fuck? Also, she's fucked the wasp so much she's become a wasp. What the fuck? I'm sorry, what happened to her legs? Oh my god, what happened to her legs? Like, what the fuck happened to her? Oh my god, why did I make her head fall off? Jesus fucking Christ. Well, that was a funny moment. Everybody here is built with paper mache, yeah, except the people who aren't, and they all seem to have guns. Jesus Christ. This fucking game, man. Why do I hear whipping in the distance? Oh! Cutscene. Are we gonna fuck the corpse? What the fuck is going on? What is happening? The game is glitching out, by the way. Who was that? I don't know. Like, what is this cutscene? Is this meant to be a character we're supposed to recognize? Okay, well, goodbye.
Young man, we really have nothing to say to each other. I have the feeling your innards shall soon adorn my slab, and I'd rather not know the face of the
Why do you
meat
keep
I'm
threatening
slicing.
to kill me, dude?
It
It's
seems
weird.
that, like some elephant's graveyard, people of low station come to harvest to die. They simply drop dead,
Yeah, I
penniless.
heard the
They all need
bums.
burials.
There's a lot of bums
Like that
come to this
corpse in the
town to
chapel.
die.
All dressed up and nowhere
What the
to
fuck
go.
is going on
No
in this
mourners,
shitty town?
no point. But I still must provide them with prompt burials by town charter, and absorb the losses myself. God knows, by putting these people up at the Wayward Hotel, I do more than my fair share. So why must I pay for the coffins and burial materials as well? My losses to the dead are substantial. Hopefully the bake sale will offset some of them. I do hope you'll attend the bake sale and spend heavily. It's for the needy, you know.
Sure. And all they have to do to benefit is die.
A ditch makes a poor resting place. You'll need to learn that, if you ever want to leave Harvest.
What?
You make it
Can
sound
you
like I have
stop
a
with
choice.
the cryptic
A
bullshit?
choice that is rapidly vanishing. Join the lodge, Stephen, while you may.
I am joining the lodge.
The corpse reclining in the chapel right now is a prime example of the difficulties I face. For unfathomable reasons, this bum decided to wander into Harvest and summarily drop dead.
Just like that.
Indeed. He died of purely natural
Totally,
causes.
yeah, no, it's
Of
just
that
a
I
weird
have no
coincidence that your
But
town
why
is
come
full
to
of
Harvest to
dead
die?
bums.
You say this happens often. Isn't that a little too much of a coincidence?
I've often puzzled over the situation myself, though I can assure you, young man, that nothing untoward is happening in Harvest. On the contrary, it's an indication of our compassion that I put up hobos in the Wayward Hotel, and the Order of the Harvest Moon mandates their prompt burial, even when they are without family or means, and when it entails losses on my part.
What the fuck is this game about?
I'd say it's been a pleasure, but I find the company of the living so wearisome.
Yeah, fuck you too, bro. Let's go visit the cemetery, I guess. Why not? Anybody at the cemetery? Oh, can't go any further. Okay. What else is there? You know, can I go visit the fire station yet? No, I can't go interact with them. No, they're my favorite characters. Let's go to the police station. I don't understand what the fuck is
Boy,
going on. Me
the
neither.
way you keep pestering me, you'd think you were feeling guilty about something. Are you? I'm nowhere near solving the Tucker case, and now I have to deal with a bunch of firemen throwing a hissy fit over some stolen cloth. Can you imagine? What the heck is going on around here? Looks like we've got us a mini crime wave on our hands. Just got a report about another act of vandalism. Maybe related to the Tucker incident and the fire station robbery. Someone broke into Pastorelli's barbershop and took his pole. Next morning, Pastorelli touched some live electrical wires that were left dangling, and zap, no more barber. What was just an act of vandalism has just become a case of manslaughter. I don't like it. Harvest used to be such a nice little town.
Good talk.
Stop on by any time, Steve.
I'm sorry. I don't
Hey,
feel up right
Deputy
now.
Gooner.
To talking, that is. Everybody's so darn happy about that darn bake sale. Mrs. Loomis will be there. But the sheriff always says I'm half-baked, so I reckon I got no business going.
Okay.
Anytime, kiddo.
am I fucking doing here?
Young man, we really have...
Also, how
I'd say it's been a...
How are you in the morgue and manning this hotel? Can we talk about that, bro? Like, what's going on there? Have I been everywhere? How do I make it turn to... They ran out of actors? How do I make it turn to nightfall? I talked to Edna, right?
I can't talk.
Yeah. Oh, wait, this is new?
Seeing you here again, one would think you'd never graduated. Nostalgia
Shut
is a
up,
waste
you
of
old
time, big
pedophile!
guy. You need to move forward, and if you ask me, the lodge lies firmly in that direction. My breast just swells with pride whenever I think about the PTA's
talk about your
valuable service
breast.
in this community. Hope to see you at the Beck sale tonight. When I went to get my hair trimmed this morning, imagine my surprise when I learned that the barber shop had been burglarized. And worse, that Mr. Pastorelli had been electrocuted. Harvest mourns the loss of an irreplaceable citizen. All of us will feel the loss only with the passage of time.
Okay.
Drop in again soon. Adult education is a wonderful thing, as is adult quality time.
Stop threatening to molest me again! It's weird.
My goodness, class, this is Stephen. He used to be a student here at Gein Memorial. Say hello, class. They're reticent. The educator's gravest problem today is the apathy of the students.
What's wrong with their heads?
I can tell you in
I still
one
hope that's
word,
his
Stephen,
reaction.
discipline.
Oh my god, this
Thank
is so
goodness
fucking
you
ugly.
weren't a sulky bear. You were always a smiley bear.
Then, you remember me?
Not as such. So many pupils, Stephen. They come and they go. But I can always spot those who were nice boys. You can tell from the forehead. The lobes, right, class? I'm glad you...
Not...
Oh, but... Steve...
Okay, we had all this before.
Very well, then. Stephen, that... Remember... That's good.
Oh, new cutscene. What the fuck?
I really do.
Okay.
Can you tell me anything about...
Harvest?
For what?
Why? Stop by any time, Stephen.
Okay. Where the fuck else would I need to go?
Can't talk now, Steve. I've got to hose out some entrails.
Breaks my heart to see everyone getting so excited over a bake sale. What a terrible waste. There's only one thing people need to be eating, and that's red meat and plenty of it. There's nothing healthier.
Okay, good talk.
Don't be
buddy.
such a stranger, Steve, and my best to your dad.
Did I give this to him?
I don't get it.
Who the fuck does bake sales at nighttime? Yeah, the whole thing is weird. Yeah, what the fuck do I do now?
Hello, Steve. How's the husband-to-be?
Other than having no memory, I guess I'm all right.
All right? You should be ecstatic, considering what you're getting into, if you haven't gotten into it already. Speaking of which, I heard Stephanie was grounded. Her daddy's worried about getting his meat. Though if I were him, I'd be more concerned about
God.
Stephanie.
Stop talking about my
getting some
fiance,
meat.
you limp-dicked
right.
fat boy.
And you are...
You literally called yourself
You
that
always
earlier
were
in
a
the
kid,
game, remember?
I'm Mr. Johnson, remember? Glad you stopped by. Just got finished waxing the tucker. I could use a little relaxation. But since Edna's not here,
We need the game
I
expert
might as
in
well
chat. That would
talk
be
to you.
helpful.
Heck of an automobile, isn't she? Don't see why not. I'm mighty particular about my tucker.
I'm sure she's safe enough inside.
A few months back, someone broke into my house, trying to get into the garage. I had to gripe like hell before the sheriff agreed to start the evening patrols and instigate the curfew.
Alright,
Bye now.
Is there anything else to do here that I haven't already done? What the fuck do I do now to progress the game? I feel like I've talked to everyone. I talked to you already, didn't I?
That's far enough, my four-legged friend.
Four-legged?
How long are you going to torment me? You have 2 legs to spare, but no! Llamas aren't like that. They don't care. They don't love. Stay away from now on. Stay away. Or so help me next time, I'll rain on everybody's goddamn parade.
Okay.
If it isn't my favorite son-in-law, what brings you here again?
Nothing. I just want to see Stephanie. What the fuck else should I be doing here? I feel like I've visited everywhere.
I'm glad to see you. I feel so alone, cooped up in here. Come back.
Nope, nothing. I can't see Rich Evans. He does look a lot like Rich Evans, doesn't he? What the fuck? What do I do, game?
Sorry, I don't feel up right now. To talking, that is. Anytime, kiddo.
Damn it, I thought the fucking fat sheriff might be there. And maybe that was the thing I needed to interact with. Is the cop always there? On the right side of the screen? This guy? Yeah. Can't interact with him. What do you mean Edna's? Do I have to do something in here to make it progress to nightfall or something? Oh, what was that? I guess you gotta start a fire somehow. That's why I was like, do I have to do this now? Examine the grease fryer. The grease fryer is off. Operate the grease fryer. Edna does not let her customers behind the counter operate the grease fryer.
I can't talk now.
Look over there, Edna. Pay me no mind. I can't walk back there, can I? Fuck. Do I have something in my inventory that I could use here?
Oh man. Damn it, damn it. Well, that didn't work.
Maybe we can get the child to do something?
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Cool. Bye-bye.
Well, that didn't do anything.
Cool. Cool.
Cough medicine? Let's drug her.
Cool. 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 Cool.
I like how she says cool for literally everything you give her. Smoke alarm, eh?
Oh man, damn it.
Well, that didn't work. Well, that didn't work.
Oh man.
Cool.
Yes, that's very nice.
No wonder she got kidnapped. Yeah, she's fucking dumb. What the fuck would I do here?
Well, that didn't work. Well, that didn't work.
Oh man.
Well, that
damn
didn't
it.
work. Well, that didn't work.
Man. Damn it. Damn it.
Is there something outside I can interact with that'll like... Nah, it doesn't look like it.
I can't talk now.
Bye-bye.
You little bastard. Yeah, what the fuck?
Cool.
Yeah, I have no clue what the fuck I'm supposed to be doing here. My cooch. What the fuck am I supposed to be doing here?
Seeing you here again. One. Drop in again.
Have I not been to like every place and interacted with pretty much every person? What the fuck am I missing?
Sorry, son, no time to talk. Neither rain nor sleet nor snow nor hell shall keep the mail from its appointed rounds. Next time you post, don't forget the zip code.
Can someone just look up the answer? I'm just totally lost. What the fuck am I supposed to be doing here?
Leave me alone, will ya? This is the good part. Good.
Fine, I'll check. Thank you, Jurgo. What the fuck? Oh my god, I basically did all of that, but I didn't know that the game wanted me to take a photo of the corpse. I still brought the corpse up to Mr. Moynihan, but the game... Oh my god, this fucking game. a 90s adventure game bullshit. Dear sweet God. Oh my God, that is so dumb. Already did all that, game. I would have never figured that out. Yeah, especially because it was something I'd already done. I just didn't do it in quite the way that the game wanted me to. Jesus Christ.
Ah, you've taken up photography, I see. Now why on earth would you choose such a grotesque subject?
That John Doe you got boxed up in the chapel? He didn't just drop dead. Someone helped him take the plunge.
You may be right. I'm a mortician, not a medical examiner.
You don't have to be to know that being ripped to shreds can be detrimental to your health.
This is not something you want to be looking into, young man.
Here's a guide I found. You're on day 5. Okay, thank you, Jago.
Got the goods, have you? You're in harvest, my young friend. Have you tried the road out of town yet? Do so, and you may question exactly who has who.
Look, are you going to tell me what I want to know, or do I go to the sheriff with these pictures?
That would be a grave mistake, I assure you. I've told you all I can. My losses have been substantial of late, so I can't offer you money. The only thing I can give you in exchange for the photographs is my tube of astro glue.
Oh, great, some
I do
lube.
suggest you take it, for it's all you'll get from me.
Here, take this lube. That's blackmail material, right? That's like something you pay off. So, like, dude, what the fuck? Yeah, some fucking glue. Great.
A wise decision.
Alright, whatever, give me the fucking glue.
When a wasp's nest is stirred up, it is seldom the wasps who grieve later.
Alright, so now I've got goo, apparently. Astro goo.
Young man, we really...
Alright, now go to the bake sale in the school and talk to the mums. What bake sale in the school? Okay, there we go. Nightfall descends upon the harvest. That was what we had to do for it to become night. Finally! Alright, time to go to the bake sale. Is there anybody here? Oh, here we go. Oh, look, and they're all clones of my mom in different wigs. How delightful.
Buy some cookies? It's for a good cause. Mercy, what a terrible thing to say. Isn't
Terrible!
it, ladies?
You're all
Terrible.
You're all the same woman in a wig. What the fuck is going on?
What a good boy you are. Have a cookie. Derelicts and bums who wander into town who don't have enough money for a decent burial.
They deserve to be buried. It's the Christian thing to do.
That's awful nice of you. But why do so many derelicts and bums die in Harvest?
Don't be such a
Stop calling them bums! It's weirding me out.
What a good boy you are.
Why, I never. Isn't that right, ladies?
Yes, never.
Is that all I do here? I just talk to the bake sale ladies?
Buy some cookies? It's for a good cause. Mercy, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've like done all that.
Hello, Steve. So nice to see you. Why?
Yeah.
After that, someone will
Bye.
shout about a huge fire at the TV station.
Derelict.
They deserve to be.
That's awful nice of you. But why do so many derelicts and bums die in...
Don't be such a...
Emergency exit doors are locked from the outside. Am I like soft locked or something? Oh, okay, they could walk to a different part of the room.
Ladies, someone has just burned down the TV station.
Oh no!
On the night of our bake sale? Hello.
Derelict.
They deserve...
That's awful...
Don't...
Does this just replay the same thing over and over? No, it just makes me exit. Alright, I guess let's go check out the TV station. Oh my god, it was Postmaster Boyle again! His arsony knows no bounds. No! No! How will I watch reruns of Baywatch Nights now? Without my beloved TV station. Oh god, no! The dead body is still there, by the way. Well, that's a nice bonus. All right, time to start a fire. Oh, it's locked up. How am I gonna get in here? Screwdriver.
Okay. Well, that didn't work. Oh man! Damn it! Damn it! Well, that didn't. Well, that didn't work. Okay. Well, that didn't work. Okay. Okay. Well, that didn't work. Well, that didn't work. Well, that didn't work. Well, that didn't work. Man. Damn it. Well, that didn't work. Damn it.
The solution to this is very bizarre. Let me know when you want to just tell me what I have to do. I presume I have to use some really random combination of tools or something.
Well, that didn't work. Okay. Oh, man. Well, that didn't. Well, that didn't work.
Use the tape in the fire. Oh my god. The tape! Good old tape again. Of course. For the fire axe. Because we need that fire axe this time, not the wrench. Because why would this game be fucking consistent? Oh my god. The grease fire's on. Time to start a fire. One major deterrent to the art of arson is to make sure no fire alarms are functional. Oh, wait. Damn it! Shock. This game is really inconsistent about what I will and won't get arrested for.
Okay, Steve. Consider your get out of jail free card used. You're free to go.
Want the solution for this one? Sure, why not? In the back, you'll find a cake cover. Combine it with Moynihan's glue and use it to get rid of the fire alarm. But oh my god, that's so fucking stupid. This fucking game. Jesus Christ. Alright. That's not how fire alarms work? No. Alright, so like now I didn't save, no, so now I have to go do all that again. Which I'll just try and speed run through. Dang, yeah, great commentary, Niv. Really adding to the channel.
Ah,
that job.
You don't. This is. Got the.
Look,
that would I do. So why?
Alright, we've got the glue. Right? Where's the fucking glue? Oh, there it is. Glue. Astro glue. Alright, goodbye.
Hello. Mercy. What a... Why?
By some derelict.
They deserve.
That's off.
Don't be.
Okay, nearly back to where we were before.
Ladies, someone has just burned down the TV station. On the night of our bake sale?
I love how we just immediately catch him. Alright, back to Edna's Diner. This time I will save while we're here. Alright, so I'm looking for a cake cover that I can use. Oh, wait, there it is. Examine the cake cover. So I take the cake cover, and then I combine it with Moynihan's glue so that I can put it on the fire alarm. You apply the glue to the rim of the cake cover. I don't know how you're supposed to figure this out. Use the cake cover on the smoke alarm. There we go. Okay. It blends in too well with the background. Yeah, I didn't even notice it. I was like, what? Where the fuck is this? This thing that I'm supposed to be doing. Alright, deep fryer on. Now for the matches. Let's do this.
Yeah.
Yes! Burn, baby, burn! Agree. Uh-oh. Whoop, whoop. Well, I guess it's time for me to leave. Time for me to be hitting the old dusty trail. Oh no! I didn't do it quick enough! I didn't do it quick enough. I just stayed in there and I burned to death. Worth it? Yeah, that was very funny. Alright, that's fine. This will only take a second for me to do. Now that we know what we're doing. Alright. Caked cover. Got it. Combine the glue with the cake cover. Get gluten. And we put it on here. And turn this on. Then we get some matches.
Yeah.
This time we won't stay inside the burning building. Nice! With Edna's Diner ablaze, your task is complete. You carefully make your way home to avoid any possible witnesses. We did it! Another epic prank. Well done. I have burger madness! No, the Big Mac! But the Whopper, no! Now it's time for me to put my flannelette shirt back on and head out into the world again. Oh, God. That was hilarious. All right. Well, I think that's probably a good point to save the game on here. Does he ever wash that shirt? Apparently not. I guess not. Alright, but, we can play more of this soon. Although I do get frustrated with it sometimes. I'm having a lot of fun with this stupid fucking game because of how insane it is. Alright, let me find someone to raid. And I'll end stream. I scroll down a bit in the guide. The days are filled with paragraphs. I know, it's so fucking long-winded and annoying. Who's streaming now? I'll just raid Elvish again. This is a million times more fun than the Lost Aura Crew. Yeah. Alright, there we go. Anyway, thanks for hanging out, everyone. I don't know if I'll be able to stream tomorrow. I might have some stuff that I need to do. But I'll be back the day after, and then I'll be streaming on Friday as well with Olivia. And, yeah, we can hang out more then. Like, I'll still be streaming plenty more this week. But I'll just see. I've got some stuff to do tomorrow. Oh, I'm fucking exhausted, though. This is a fun stream. Even though most of my viewers went to bed by the end of it here. Anyway, I'll be back soon. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. Good night, everybody. Love you all, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.